You're listening to Coombs Café podcast. This is episode 3 of season 6. I'm your host, Aaron Coombs. I'm with my co-host, Marc Coombs. How you doing?
Good.
Are you doing better than the Blue Jays? Let's talk about sports later on. All right.
Too soon.
This is the month of May. This is actually Cinco de Mayo. So, yesterday was May the 4th be with you. And now it's Cinco de Mayo. It's also missing and murdered indigenous women and children too. On a lighter note. But Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
But
both those things.
More gringos do Cinco de Mayo. It's just more of a drinking thing. But it's no Day of the Dead one. So, how you doing, bro?
Good.
Good.
How about yourself?
Good. Got home not too long ago. And glad to be back.
It's good.
It's the month of May. It's gonna be May.
It is May.
Crash into May.
Something takes a part of May.
Maybe. Alright. Let's talk about movies first.
Movies. So, I did a rewatch last night. Start off with a classic. Now, not super classic, but classic. It was Star Wars Day, so I rewatched Revenge of the Sith for the first time, probably 20 years. When was the last time you seen that movie?
Which one was that exactly?
No! That one. You know that part?
Oh, where he chops up that. Oh, don't give it away, but yeah.
It's the one.
I like the originals, not the prequels.
Revenge of the Sith is deadly. It's a prequel. It's the only prequel I like, actually, that three. Hot take.
You love Jar Jar.
Jar Jar doesn't speak in it, and it's the one. It's the one where Anakin Skywalker turns into Darth Vader, right?
Mm.
It's the darkest one. It's probably maybe the most violent too.
Speaking of violent, I try to watch a couple movies with the little ones. So I turn on the live action Lion King, and as soon as that mouse scurried and Jafar, that's Latin, Scar put his paw on it, Clyde's like, no, turn it off. I don't want to see. So I turned that one off. I was like, oh man, what can we watch? So it was like having a 1940 classic Fantasia, not like we scared about this musical. And this wizard showed up. She's like, no, the witch. I said, the wizard. She's going to make the broom dance. Turn it off. I said, what do you want to watch then? Paw Patrol movie. I was like, oh, of course. Nothing new, nothing exciting.
Well, if she can't watch those, she can't watch any of our movies.
I was like, the witches.
Labyrinth.
Yeah, too much balls.
Never ending story. Yeah. But the part with the red dudes that they kick around the head, that's kind of scary, I thought. It wasn't no Revenge of the Sith. One thing I noticed is how good the CGI was, especially on the 4K presentation of it. And it makes you wonder how that CGI 20 years ago was better than a lot of stuff you see today. Yeah. I think they're not putting the time and the money into it in the same way back as they did with that film in particular.
And there's going to be probably more money wasted now with the tariffs if Trump does the movie business.
Yeah, 100%.
Not to get political.
100% tariffs, he said, on all foreign-made movies. He sees it as an attack. But I don't know how that's going to be regulated. But yeah, not to get too political.
Those Ryan Reynolds movies.
And last Friday was Joe Bob. It was the Witch's Night episode, Walpurgis Notch. And he showed City of the Dead, starring Christopher Lee, who also was in Version of the Sith. And it showed Ringu, the original version of The Ring, the Japanese one.
Not to be confused with Ringo. Ringu.
Oh my,
he ruined my
cringe. So, Night of the Dead was starring Christopher Lee, and it's like a 1960 film. It's the first time I've seen that one. And first time I've seen Ringo too, which I didn't find as graphic as The Ring, but it was kind of spooky. It was definitely a spooky version. And Joe Bob had like 6 different drinks for Witch's Night. It was pretty cool.
And he's on the go for the whole year now?
Yeah, so
one movie or two?
It's 2 movies, but it's only once a month, the first Friday of every month.
That's what.
Yeah.
Would you rather one movie every week?
So it was 1 movie every second week, now it's 1 movie every month. Or 2 movies every month. I kind of like the 2 movies every month.
I can't handle 2 movies. Oh, man.
But in reality, I probably need to watch the ending of Ringu again. I was half not enough towards the end.
Because movies like an hour and a half, 2 hours, but with the commentary as well, which is the best part with the...
And you can't watch a movie longer than 90 seconds anyways, especially when you put that up to 6 hours.
Just like Fantasia, I looked at it, it's like 2 hours long.
You forgot it's like there's a few scary parts in that.
We only got as far as we didn't see the broom dance. That's like the main part. We didn't see that part yet. But she liked the fairies and the mushrooms dancing. So that's that. Yeah.
Okay, so the one I think I've only seen one new movie since our last podcast.
And that is.
And that is Borderline. It's from the director of Mayhem. Remember the movie where they had like a rage virus and they were going up through the building?
Yeah.
And so same director. This one is about this singer who attracts this crazy stalker guy. And the singer is Bessemer Weaving, who was in Mayhem. She looks like Margot Robbie. I'm sure you remember her, right? And she's good. She's like more of a screen queen than Margot. And Jack Nicholson's son plays the guy, the male lead, and he does a really good job of playing crazy like his dad, I guess. Now, just kind of get a bit silly at the end, but overall, that was pretty good. It was worth a watch.
Okay.
And did you see anything? Movies?
I didn't see any movies. I saw a new show. But do we not talk about shows?
Actually, go to shows now. Then big transition.
So I've seen Landman with Billy Bob Thornton.
Excuse me. I've seen a clip of that. It seemed interesting.
It's based on like the old sands and all that, and it gets pretty good. And Billy Bob, good and everything. It gave me like, it gave me like bad Santa vibes in the show. Does that make sense? So I was dead on good. So yeah.
What you killed Jesse for? He didn't give you Carl vibes.
Afraid of alligators. And movies or shows I want to see but I haven't seen yet is The Last of Us, based on the video games, and White Lotus.
There's too many shows now and you try to keep up.
The thing with White Lotus is like all the seasons are different characters, like different stories and stuff. But I guess some repeat, but the majority of them are going to be different characters. So I'm only on season 1 right now. And I'm almost done Narcos Mexico, which is only 3 seasons. And Bad Bunny's in it. So you gotta watch that. I'm finished Reacher. And Emily in Paris. I was like, Laura, my wife, I was like, you watched that? She's like, no, that's not my kind of thing. It's like, me and my dad and Andrew watched it. And there's another one that's really strange, but based on a true story. It was Apple Cider Vinegar, about a person who says she has brain cancer, and also eats healthy and got the website and the app and stuff, tries to make money off it, but she never had cancer to begin with. So she's telling like people who actually have it wrong advice, saying that this here herb and this here stuff will actually cure it and stuff. So she's in a lot of trouble and getting sued and stuff, but it's based on true stories, so I won't give it too much information.
Hey, but only believe half of what you hear.
Yeah.
What's that saying go? How much you half what you hear, and I don't know, something about what you see.
But yeah, she was a fraudster for sure. And another show I want to see is season 5. Me and Laura agreed that we weren't going to watch it while she was on our trip.
You got a lot of shows to watch, man.
So many shows.
That's why I don't even fuck with it, because there's just so many.
I don't fuck with shows. You know?
Kill Tony. A couple episodes ago, they did their first Netflix episode.
Mm-hmm.
And
is the budget higher with Netflix? Do you see any difference?
The production quality was a little bit better, and
you see, they're like poor.
Adam Ray came out as the former president, and Shane Gillis came out as Trump, and Joe Rogan was a guest, and who else was a guest? Dude doing an impression of Elon Musk. It was pretty funny.
Funny though? Joe Rogan?
Joe Rogan was better, but he's not my favorite on that show. I like him as a comedian, but he's not real. I like his stand-up.
Decent. I like his Fear Factor. His hair, dude.
I like on News Radio.
Yeah. Ooh. He was on News Radio. Shoot.
And I finally watched, a little bit ago, I watched the Burt stand-up that he told me to watch.
That's fine.
I thought it was hilarious. I think it was the best one he had.
One tearjerker, though.
Yeah.
He's not good. Sure. But yeah, check it out. It's very funny. He might take his shirt off. You don't know.
Oh, he knows.
Yeah, we do.
He said afterwards that no one commented about it. He looks better. He lost like a bunch of weight from exercising. But
he's still chunky, but he's not as chunky. And what you're sipping on now is, it just got back in Newfoundland. It's Modelo. It's non-sponsored.
Why are you doing a commercial then?
I just love this shit. Modelo Cerveza. Non-sponsored. Don't. Oh, you could sponsor us, but don't. Alright. So
I'll take it. We should take sponsorship.
Yeah.
We'll be
yo, beers. You want to
beer sponsorship.
It's about coffee, isn't it? Someone asked on another podcast, he was on live, and I said something. He said, Cardio Coombs Café, you guys do coffee? I was like, yeah, we roast coffee. So I got some coffee up top. I got some Colombian and some espresso, so I'll have some of that in the morning, but not tonight.
And it's not the Narcos Colombian.
Nothing like, no, not the special, the Blanco. Anyway, speaking of Narcos, you still never seen it, huh?
No.
Not even the first one?
I've seen zero. I'm not overly interested in it.
Not even the
Of all the things I need to watch,
the guy who plays Pablo Escobar, he's really good at it. So, first, I liked it. I don't give up.
I heard it was good.
What?
But I don't know, it's not really on the top of my list, I'm just being honest.
It's based on true story and people, so you know how I like Googling things while I watch it. I can't do it now because I'm like, how long is this guy going to survive for? But yeah, it's good. I'm on the third season of the last one, so it's going to be sad when I'm done. I'm going to talk about music.
You're good.
So, Mark, I've been listening to the same stuff.
Did you anything new?
Myoli, the Drifters, you know? And, yeah. Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny. He told me to listen to some of the Ghost, the new album. And like I said, it's crisp voice, clear vocals, good music. As for Viagra Boys, I know it's Iggy Pop's favorite punk band.
You can't get into it. It's too different for you.
In the lyrics,
he wants like Jelly Roll and stuff like that.
Yeah. More was it? Luke Combs and some Jelly Roll.
Selected the Ghost album, especially that I don't really know how to say the new singles like Lacrima. It's like a total banger. I'm into Ghost. A lot of the metal dudes think the Ghost is not heavy enough, but I like the lyrics and the music and stuff. I rock right out. I enjoyed the Ghost. I thought the album was pretty good. 3 of the songs already got more than a couple million listens. So yeah, 3 singles already. So I knew what kind of direction they're going in with, and I enjoyed it. And Viagra Boys, I think it's their most meta album yet. It's like Viagra, a boy spelled differently. Have you ever heard much about your boys besides the first album?
Not totally, no.
No, so you didn't really give them a try. And
Dirty Boys.
I'll have to give you at least get you to try to listen to them and try again. And so yeah, I thought it was a solid album.
Yeah, I like Ghost though. It gave you like 80 vibes.
It does kind of have like a pop metal throwback that I enjoy as well. Mm. And both bands are from Sweden. The Viagra Boys singer is American, but both bands are Swedish, which is quite the quinky dink. And one more album to talk about.
Was it?
Working title, Alex Knopf's band.
Okay, locals.
And so they had a new album come out on. It's available on Bandcamp. And it's Sexy People Doing Sexy Things. So we're checking out.
Sexy People Doing Sexy Things.
Yes, and some cool jams on there. So guys are definitely always worth checking out.
Mm-hmm. What's the name of the band again?
Working Title.
Working Title. All right. Shit, that they're all from St. John's area?
Yep.
That's the big city of Newfoundland. We got 3, do we? Mount Pearl, St. John's, and Corner Brook.
It's Mount Pearl City, yeah.
It says welcome to the city of Mount Pearl, but is it?
Definitely ain't.
All right. It's Corner Brook? I guess it still is.
Corner Brook is, yeah.
Mm-hmm. My birthplace. I was born there.
I'm born.
And that's all music we've been listening to, is it?
Yeah.
I still listen to the Mexicano music, the reggae. I like Myoli because he's like country reggae. You're like, ugh, country.
I'll get you guys to come over for Boys at the Crib. I'll make you listen to good stuff.
I slapped on a new
so I can
an album today. I put on some Fats Joe. Fats Domino. So he sings Blueberry Hill. So I like that one. You like that album? You like that? You like that?
It's good.
Mm-hmm. So that's movies, shows, music. What else do we talk about? Sports and books, I guess. Let's talk about sports. So the Habs are out. And the Habs are out.
The Montreal Canadiens and the Senators both went down in the first round.
But the last 2 games were good for both sides. So
I think most of the series was, besides the first game, the Leafs and Sens was close.
A lot of bad calls.
Watch it, I get into
a lot
big
of
arguments.
cross checks. You can look back and see the cross checks from the Caps and all the bad.
So yeah, the Caps and the Habs was a 5-game series.
How's the Oilers doing?
Oilers are gone through the second round, and the Jets are gone through the second round. Jets tied it up the last second last night and won in double overtime.
Nice.
And baseball. Vladdy, the big news earlier, Vladdy is signed.
But
he got signed to extension, the second biggest contract in MLB history.
Was it $500 million or something? $200 million.
That's lots. It's a long period.
It's lots of
millions. It's right here. It's long term and lots of money.
Right.
And the team is 2 under 500 right now. So it's only the first bid in. They're 16 and 18. So not the hottest. They started pretty good, but then they kind of cooled off a bit. So still hope. The thing with baseball is it's such a commitment when you watch that 3-hour game and they lose. It's so depressing. But hopefully we turn around and get more of a steady, get some wins going here.
Yeah, get that hot dog.
Yes.
And I haven't watched any basketball. Is there even basketball on? I don't even know.
Oh my goodness. I haven't been really watching the playoffs, but I do watch the highlights. Lakers got swept.
Oh, I do know that. Yeah, they're not in there. But yeah. So, is he going to retire?
I don't think so.
LeBron? No?
I don't think so.
He's going to carry on LeBron. All right.
And Golden State Warrior won Game 7 against Houston Rockets last night. So Fred went down to Steph last night. That was pretty competitive series by what I saw, and but they didn't really have Golden State Warriors shot the lights out last night against them.
You like Curry?
No.
You don't like Steve?
I don't like Steph. No.
He's good though.
Oh yeah, he can shoot. But the whole Golden State Warriors thing has made the NBA baby shit soft, where it's all 3-pointer oriented now. You don't have like the intensity that you used to have in the game. I don't feel
the razzle dazzle. NBA Jam.
Hot take.
All right. Sports.
Yeah. Books, I have no update. I took a couple weeks after my book. I'm starting backing up again. It's Naked Lunch. It's well written, but it's very intense, and so you get a lot in a short period of time. I find, and the content's intense as well. But I will finish it. How about you?
I got 1 credit on my Audible. I haven't downloaded anything yet, and most books I read are either vegan or cook related, so not very fun for you. But
cookbooks? You're a cookbook?
No, it's like Blue Zones, like where the healthiest origins are and what kind of food you can get there. It is kind of like a cookbook. Leave me alone. That's like I watch cooking shows too, but I'm going to talk about that on shows like the Cooking Network. All the things I can't eat. Change it up. Take the meat out. I did make a delicious curry today though. It was tofu, and I gave some to Andrea, her sister, and her daughter though was like, "What's that, Ma?" And she started eating it all. So that's good.
That's good review.
So it's Isabella approved.
That's good.
So that's movies, shows, music, sports, and books. Is there any other topic you want to talk about before we go?
No, I think I'm good.
The month of May. Do you have anything you want to do in May?
Any plug? No, I don't have any plugs.
Do you have any sponsors? All right. So until next time, stay tuned, stay happy, and stay healthy. Bye for now.